They are poisoning us. It is very, very important that you understand that there is a deliberate poisoning happening. The foods you eat, poisonous. The water you drink, poisonous. They know exactly what they are doing. Don't ever be fooled when they start predicting diseases that will come in 2 years, in 3 years' time. There might be a disease. Let's call it disease X. Let's prepare for it. We already have the vaccine for it. Vaccine for a disease you don't know. That is not yet there. So if you understand it and if you're not hoodwinked, you would really realize there is a deliberate ploy to actually deceive, because there is a result that they want to see, which is global depopulation. The idea of Christianity is all based on food. Christianity is all about food. Number one, for the fall of men, it was food that made them to fall. Oh, yes. They ate and they fell. The coming of Jesus, he says, whosoever eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood is eternal life. And I will raise him up in the last day. That's John 6:54. He's talking about the last day. What will also be there will be eating. Matthew 24 verse number 37 says it this way: but as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. For in those days before the flood, they were what? They were eating. Forget about anything else that comes. They were eating and drinking. That means in the days of the end, they shall be eating and drinking. That means the devil knows the end of time will involve food. So the only thing, if he wants to poison anything, he has to poison the food. But listen to me. You might think these are conspiracy theories because, prophet, just look at it. You need to, come on, prophet. You need to think about it. What about all the companies that are selling food? Put the chart up. There are only 10 companies that produce the food you eat on earth. Over 90% of food products come from only 10 companies. Kraft, Coca-Cola, PepsiCo, Kellogg's, Mars, Unilever, Johnson & Johnson, P&G, Nestle. There's no conspiracy here. It's an idea you have to look at and go to yourself and go, wait a minute. So 10 companies control over 90% of the food products that I eat. That means it's easy for them to have a certain bias. Look at the Cheerios. Health-damaging plastic chemicals detected in popular products. Do you understand that part of these chemicals, they are found in embalming fluids? Imagine food carrying embalming ingredients. So when that food is coming into you, what is it doing? What is it embalming? Most of you don't know one thing about Cheerios. They have already been banned in China. As a matter of fact, Kellogg's is this product called Special K. Has already been banned because inside it is the chemical that is found in embalming fluids and causes cancer. Exactly. And we give our kids nicely. New York Post, chemicals that may cause cancer, infertility, widespread in packaged product like Cheerios. See, we have got all these Skittles. You know the Skittles? It's small sweet with colors, with red and stuff like that. And you know the Cheerios with the colors? Look at what is written. The colors we are dying for. Not dying as die only. Even dying as dead. Red. See those things that we put red and we put in the milk and we are excited that they have colors? That one. Hyperactivities. It goes red 40. You see, it's written there. They call it red 40, that color there. It causes hyperactivity and various types of cancer. Red 3, thyroid cancer, chromosomal damage. And this is what we give our kids. And they eat. That's all right. Yellow 5, hyperactivity, chromosomal damage, and thyroid tumors. Now, this is just a dye. Come on. It's just... So who is thinking of these things? They say McDonald's fries, the potatoes are prepared differently. For 6 weeks after harvest, the farmer cannot even touch them. They will be poisonous just by touching. And we eat them up like medium fries. These lies are just too many. Yellow 5. Do you see the yellow 5? there. Hyperactivity. You see, all of them is hyperactivity, chromosomal damage, and thyroid tumors. Yellow 6, hyperactivity in kidney and adrenal gland tumors. Green 3, bladder and testis tumors. Blue 1, that blue, you see the blue one? Hyperactivity. You see, everything is hyperactivity. Chromosomal damage and kidney tumors and asthma. Blue 2, hyperactivity, chromosomal damage and brain and bladder tumors. All these colors, they put them in there. They have already banned Skittles now in Asia. Some countries have already banned the Skittles. Europe has planned on banning them now. They're actually working on it. Small sweets. But who is planning this? When you have only 10 companies controlling the food industry. Someone is behind this and is deliberate on depopulation. And if you look in Revelation 6, number 8, they will kill with death. Revelation 18:23, by pharmaceuticals and chemicals. And if you go to Revelation 8:10 and 20, by bitter water. Revelation 9:15 and 16, by a what? It says, by plagues. Why is there killing in Revelation? Dying of people. That means depopulation. Do you know McDonald's chicken nuggets? The silicone products in there. The one that goes on women's breasts. That one that they put in people who want big breasts. It will never get rotten no matter what. Do you see that Colgate there? Yes, sir. After you have eaten, you take Colgate, right? You brush your teeth. And you also take your kids, brush teeth. In fact, your 6-year-old, your 5-year-old, before they go to school, what do? Brush their teeth. Let's go to the box. This is the box. What it says, drug facts, active ingredients, sodium fluoride, triclosan, uses, aids in the prevention of cavities, plague, and now warnings, right? Look at warnings. I'm going with warnings. Keep out of the reach of children under 6 years of age. That's not the problem. If more than used for brushing is externally swallowed, where do we call? Call the Poison Control Center right away. Most of you never read it. Yes. That you're actually brushing your teeth using poison. So we have crackers, cereals, the ones that are now banned, the one you are eating at your house right now. That Kellogg's, it's called Special K, is now banned in Asia because of the chemicals that are in there that cause cancer. And guess what? That's the bowl you give your child every morning to go to school. And then cereals actually cause drowsiness. And you think he ate his full, you perform well at school. Greek yogurt, white pasta, white bread, white rice, and the police favorites, donuts. Drinking water supplies contain cancer-causing forever chemicals in a third of areas. PFAS, forever chemicals, have been linked to health conditions such as cancer, liver damage, fertility issues. This is 17 October 2023. The Telegraph. This is not Uebert Angel newspaper. Like I told you, I'm just reading the research. I want you to see the routers. The common weed killer turns male frogs into females. Now, here we go. This is called atrazine. Atrazine is one of the biggest, name that they put in their soil, in farming products in soil. It's atrazine. I know it. Yeah. Do you understand? Yes. America uses it more than any other chemical. This same atrazine was put in water. Frogs turned to females. Wow. Males to females. This is Reuters. This is not some conspiracy theory. This is Reuters, the one that sells the news to CNN and all these other companies. This one is the one that sells the news to them. Wow. Wow. Now, I'm not here to tell you anything. But imagine if you see, I underlined that in red so you hear this. Atrazine exposed males, all right? Yes. We're both what? Demasculinized. Demasculinized. That means feminized. Even some that didn't turn into females acted feminine after drinking the water. Wow. Now, I'm not talking, but I'm talking. Hear this. Look at the second word. Chemically castrated. Wow. Wow. Are you reading or you're not reading? We are reading, sir. Reading, sir. Imagine if they put that in the water you drink. Put the Texas Tribune there.
Wow.
Toxic herbicide found in many Texans' drinking water. The one that turns frogs, male frogs, into females, is already in the water in Texas. So what do you think is about to do? Wow. New York new studies found substantial drop in U.S. men's testosterone levels since 1980. You see, men's testosterone levels since 1980, but by the reason of the decline, it remain unclear. They don't want to tell you. They say it remains unclear. The average levels of male hormone by 1% per year. Then if you go back, it says 15% lower than in 1987. 15% lower. That means you're being turned from a man into a female. Notice, atrazine is not making females become male. No, you're missing that. It's just targeting males.
Males to females.
Making them females. That's why you find male gigolos. They are definitely poisoning us. By the pharmakia, the sorceries, they deceive the world. Because what they want to do is depopulation. So you think you're eating food, whereas you're eating poison. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a deliberate ploy. They know exactly what they are doing. And they know exactly who to target. So what do I do, Prophet? Organic food. Grow your own food.
Wow.
Don't believe in their... I'm telling you, grow your own food.
A good news world with Uebert Angel, provoking a reaction and always worth hearing.